And now we go to T. Pepin's Hospitality Center.
T. Pepin's Hospitality Center. Boy, I'll tell you, the premier event facility for Tampa Bay. And the reason we're premier is because we have our own facility nestled out here on the corner of 50th and Martin Luther King. 5 acres of just beautiful grounds and beautiful fountain up front and state-of-the-art audiovisual, decorations, art pieces inside with enough space to house 500 of your closest friends. T. Pepin's Hospitality Center has some very unique features inside. I've been in the business for about 40 years, and in none of my banquet facilities have we ever had a show kitchen right in the banquet room. So when a guest has an experience here, we can actually cook the food fresh for them right inside the banquet room, as well as our large kitchen in the back. Another very, very special feature is we have these beautiful montages that if you supply us with high resolution pictures, we can enlarge those out of our graphics department and we place them in these beautiful montage lit boxes. And one last thing is we've got $3 million worth of audiovisual equipment that when you rent our facility, you don't have to rent that equipment. That comes with it, and we supply a technician and we're able to put the highest level shows together for you. T. Pepin's is, our parent company is Pepin Distributing, which distributes all Anheuser-Busch and InBev products for all of Hillsborough County and parts of Pasco County. And all distributorships have a training center. Well, Tom Pepin in his vision wanted something a little bigger and a little more grandiose than that, and also wanted to give back to the community. So he built this huge premier event facility so that we could house beautiful galas, beautiful social events, and business meetings, weddings, and in a state-of-the-art facility so that any kind of audio-visual that you would want to do, or show, or premier setting that you need to have, we have all the abilities to do that for you. One of the main reasons we built this facility is so we could hold nonprofit organizations galas here and special events to raise money for the community and their specific charities. Some of the ones that we very much support are Pepin Hospital and Pepin Academies, but there are a lot like the Cancer Society, Dancing with the Stars, Hands Across the Bay. There are a lot of charities locally that hold their events with us. We have some very, very, very special events we have here. One of the most special ones that I've enjoyed doing is probably the biggest wedding I've ever done, and that was when my boss, Tom Pepin, got married a couple of years ago, and he put on an unbelievable event. I think one of the most spectacular events that we've done so far is, being the distributorship of Anheuser-Busch and InBev products. We started a beautiful craft beer festival in May a couple of years back, and we've been doing that every year. We call it Brews with Attitude, and we take up the whole parking lot. We showcase over 100 beers. We have entertainment. We just have a wonderful day of learning all about the craft beers, and it's just a fantastic day for Tampa Bay. Tom built a beautiful facility so that this way here they could raise more money, give more back to the community, and that would be his way of saying, you know what, we thank the community for all the support and distributorship, as well as our hospitality center. And one of the best compliments we get from our clients and our customers is that when they have their event with us, they raise more money for their event here than they've had in other locations. The RNC was an exceptional event for Tampa Bay, and it really turned out to be a great thing for T. Pepin's Hospitality Center, because not only did we house several events right here for many of the delegates and the different states, but because we have an exclusive caterer, Puff and Stuff Catering, we also cater to about 40 events off property. Normally our kitchen will do up to about 2,000 meals a day. We actually serve 6,000 meals a day for 4 days straight. We were very busy, very happy, very exciting. It was a really, really special and unique week for us. Puff and Stuff Catering is our exclusive caterer. When I first took over T. Pepin's Hospitality Center about 3.5 years ago, we were a little bit of in a transition, so I put together about 12 preferred caterers from Tampa Bay. And after watching them in action for about a year, Puff and Stuff Catering just rose to the top as being our quality levels that we wanted, the type of service that we wanted to give, and seemed to be a great marriage for T. Pepin's Hospitality Center. So as partners, we've now gone out into the community that we not only service our own facility, T. Pepin's Hospitality Center, but we now service several other facilities in the Tampa Bay area, and we're exclusive in some of those, including the Glacier Children's Museum. T. Pepin's Hospitality Center, under Tom Pepin's leadership, we want to revolutionize the banquet industry. I've been in the banquet industry, in the hotel industry, in the food and beverage industry, in the restaurants for 40 years. And one of the things our industry tends to do is we do things always the same, but we want to revolutionize it. We want to do it a little bit different. And along with Puff and Stuff, our exclusive caterer, we do some things that people aren't used to. One of them is when you come to a banquet at our place, we try to treat you like you're at a fine dining restaurant rather than at a banquet hall. And that shows just in the way the building itself and how pretty it is and how decorated with the art and everything like that. But even more important is the service side. When you come to our facility, unlike where most banquets, you'll serve the salad, then you'll take all that back, you'll serve the dinner, you'll take all that back, you'll serve the dessert. With us, our tables get served when they're done, they'll get their entree. So you might have some folks on salad, you'll have some folks on dinner, you'll have some folks on dessert, just like as if you were in a restaurant. We've even done a banquet for 400 where we let you order off a menu just like you were in a restaurant. That's unheard of in our industry. So we're always trying to move the bar and raise the bar and change people's perception of what you can do in a banquet. One of the nice surprises we've had since I've taken over is when I first did the tour just before I got hired, I'd heard that we'd done a couple of weddings in the facility, and they really didn't anticipate us being a wedding house of any sort. And really, Tom didn't want it to be a wedding house. But you know, I knew that this facility would be beautiful for brides and grooms because it just has everything they need. So the first 2 years we were open, we did 2 weddings. And the first year under the new leadership and where we were going with our new plan, we did 28 weddings. And now we're up to about 38. One of the unique things we offer a wedding here is the fact that we give you the whole building. We don't book anything before you or anything after you in your day. So this is your day to have the facility. It's your event. And for a wedding, it's a once in a lifetime day, so we make it special for them. Well, T. Pepin's Hospitality Center, and like all good companies, you need to have a motto, you need to have a mission. And our motto is, life's a banquet, experience it. And, you know, and our mission is community, camaraderie, and cuisine. We want to give back to the community. We want to have camaraderie with all the people we service in our community. And our cuisine, obviously, we want it to be the best in Tampa Bay.